Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are required to factorize the following. And so I will start by going through my part A. And for part A, I noticed that 6a plus 3b, there is a common factor 3, since 6 can divide by 3. So my 6a plus 3b, right? My 6 can be written as 3 times 2. And so, therefore, my common factor will be 3. So my 3, common factor 3 will be taken out. And I'm left with my remaining answer, which will be 2a plus b. And we are done with this question. Alright, we have successfully factorized the question. Alright, let's move on to part B, where we have 10c minus 12d. And what is the highest common factor of 10 and 12? Very good. So you guys should be able to see that both can be. The highest common factor for 10 and 12 would be 2. And therefore I will rewrite 10 and 12 as 2 times 5 minus my 2 times 6, so that you can see very clearly the common factor is 2. The 2 is taken out, and I'm left with 5c minus 6d. And I have successfully factorized this. Alright, let's move on to part C. Okay, I'm going to just write part C at the side. Okay, so for part C, 28e plus 21. By now you should be able to see that I do look at the HCF. And what is the HCF for 28 and 21? Very good. The HCF is 7. And so I'm going to rewrite 28 as 7 times 4 e plus 7 times 3. So that we can see that the 7 is indeed the common factor. I take it out, and I'm left with 4e plus 3. And we are done. Last part, part D for this question. 6f minus 6. Yep. You can see that the HCF is 6 because the common factor is 6. But please be careful. So this one I'm going to rewrite it very explicitly. 6f. Do take note that my 6 is actually 6 times 1. 6 times 1 is 6, yeah? And therefore, when I take out my 6 as the common factor, you will see Mr. Tan here writing f minus 1. Okay, that's how the 1 appears. And we are done with this question. Thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are required to factorize the following. And so, let's have a look. For part A. 18 ax minus 15 ay. You can see that the highest common factor of 18 and 15 is 3. And so my 18 and my 15, you will see that Mr. Tan will take out. We write as 3 as the common factor. 3 times 6 minus 3 times 5. And from here, then that is where I'm going to take out my common factor 3, common factor A. I'm going to take them out. And I'm left with 6x minus my 5y. And we are done. For part B. Alright. My 51 can be written as 317 times 3. Alright. And because of that, I can then see that there is a common factor 17. There's also another common factor C. And so 17C will be my common factor. I take them out. And I'm left with 3u plus v. 3u plus 1v. And we are done with part B. Let's move on to part C, okay? Okay, part C, where we will have 15ab minus 3a. So for this question, you can see that 15 is actually 3 times 5. I still have my ab minus 3a. Do take note, 3a actually, I can be rewrite it as 3a times 1. Why do Mr. Tan do that? Because Mr. Tan saw that there is a 3 and there is a as the common factor. So that when I take them out as the common factor, I'm left with 5b minus 1. Alright, please be careful. Part D, 12s plus 48bs. From here, 12 and 48, I can see that the highest common factor is 12, meaning that my 12s, right, I will rewrite them as 12s times 1, because my 48 can be written as 12 times 4. Still got my b times s. And when I choose the common factor 12, common factor s, I would then left with 1 plus 4b. And let's move on to part E. Negative 5m x negative 10my. Alright, for this particular question, if I see a negative 1, I would take them out. So for this particular question, you will see Mr. Tan rewriting negative 5 as negative 5 times 1 mx. I will rewrite negative 10 as plus negative 5 times 2. Alright, so that this whole thing will give me back my negative 10. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10, plus a negative will give me my negative. The reason why Mr. Tan did that is because then I will be able to take negative 5 and m as the common factor, so that I'm left with 1x plus 2y. 1x plus 2y. And we are done with this question. And the last part of this question will be part F. Negative 40ay minus 8a. Similarly, you would then see Mr. Tan rewriting these two values as negative 8 times 5 plus negative 8 times 1 a. Okay, again, negative 8 times 1 is negative 8, plus a negative value is still negative 8. The reason why Mr. Tan did that is because then I can take out negative 8 as the common factor. And I saw there's a letter A as well as the common factor, and I'm left with 5y plus 1. And we are done with this question. So if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let's move on to the next question. And welcome to this video where we are required to factorize the following. So for part A, we can see that the common factor is 7. I'm taking out 7 as the common factor, and I will left with A plus B plus C. And we are done with this question. For part B, we will have 12A minus 8B plus 20C. And the highest common factor of the three numbers would be 4. Okay, so for this particular question, you will then see Mr. Tan rewriting it as 4 times 3, A minus 4 times 2, B plus 4 times 5, C. So that I could then take out 4 as the common factor. And I'm left with 3A. minus 2b plus 5c. Done for part B. Let's move on to part C, where we would then have my 5ax minus 15 bx minus 30x, and from here, for all the coefficient number, you can see that the highest common factor would be 5. So this is still 5ax, and you can see that my 15, I can write it as 5 times 3 bx. My 30, I can rewrite it as 5 times 6 x, so that my common factor is 5. I also saw that x is a common factor across all the 3 terms. So my 5x is taken out, and I'm left with a minus 3b minus 6. And we are done with part C. For part D, negative 18 minus 24 ay minus 6y. So I'm going to rewrite everything as, I saw that the highest common factor will be 6, but I also saw negative throughout. So you will see Mr. Tan rewrite 18 as negative 6 times 3. This one, I'm also going to rewrite negative 24 as negative 6 times 4. And negative 6, I'm going to rewrite it as negative 6 times 1 y. So that negative 6 would be the common factor. And inside I will have 3 plus 4ay plus 1y. And if it's only 1y, usually we don't write the 1. And that will be the end of this particular problem. So let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this problem where we can see that to factorize the following, I saw common factor for part A will be m. So m will be taken out as the common factor, and I'm left with x plus y plus 3z. And we are done with part A. For part B, alright, for part B, I saw that actually there is a like term, bt. bt is the like term, so I'm going to simplify the like term first. There is still 21b and 7 bt minus 35 bt. That will give me negative 28 bt. So after I simplify the like terms, then for 21 and 28, The HCF is 7, meaning I will rewrite 21 as 7 times 3. And I will rewrite 28 as 7 times 4. So that when I identify the common factor, I could do that easily. So final answer will be 3 minus 40. That's the other factor. Done. For part C, I would then, similarly to part B, I saw that there is a like term AC. So I am going to simplify that first. So 36 AC minus 15 AC, I would left with positive 21 AC. And from here, I would then rewrite 21 as 3 times 7, because then I would be able to identify my common factor 3 easily. There's also a letter C for me to take them out. And I'm left with D plus 7A. Done. And the last part for this question will be part D. And for this question, I saw that the highest common factor would be 2. Meaning that my 8, 18, and 6, I will rewrite them as 2 times 4 for this. 18 will be rewriting as 2 times 9. 6, I will rewrite it as 2 times 3. So that you can see that the common factor is indeed 2. And there's a common variable as the common factor as well, which is z. So I'm going to take out 2z as the common factor. I'm left with negative 4x, y, minus 9y, plus 3x, and that concludes this question. Let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are required to factorize the following question. This is quite interesting because for part A, I saw that there is a bracket that is the same. And therefore, this will be my common factor. And I'm left with 3a minus 4b. And that is the answer for part A. Using the same ideal, I saw that the common factor this time round is the bracket 5n minus 4. I take that out as the common factor, and I'm left with a plus b. Done. Alright, so for part C, there are many ways to solve it. I'm going to just first take out the x minus 2c as my common factor first. Okay, so you will see x minus 2y being taken out. And I'm left with 8c plus 20c, okay? And some students might just leave it as such, but I do see that 8c and 20c are like terms, meaning I could continue to simplify it, okay? So 8c plus 20c, that will give me 28c. So you can leave your answer like this, or you could also rewrite it, write the 28c in front, and write the x minus 2y behind. Both are acceptable, okay? Both are okay. Now for part D, similarly, I saw that x plus 2b is a common factor. I also saw that 10 and 25, there is also a common factor 5, which is the highest common factor 5. So to solve this particular problem, right, the better way would be for 10 and 25 to rewrite it as 5 times 2. I still have my x plus 2b. This one use black color first, okay? A plus 2b, sorry. X minus 5 times 5 times a plus 2by. So that, of course, a plus 2b is the common factor, one of the common factor. 5 is also another common factor. And you will see Mr. Tan writing 5 times a plus 2b outside. And I'm left with 2x minus 5y. And that will be the answer for part D. Hello everyone, welcome to this problem where we will need to simplify and then factorize the following completely. So for the first question, right, I am going to do a few things. First, the 70, I will rewrite it as 14 times 5. The m square, I'll rewrite it as m times m. The reason for this is such that I can identify my common factor easily, so that I will have 14m as the common factor. And I'm left with q minus 5mp. And that will be the answer for part A. For part B, we will have to expand and simplify first before we continue to factorize later on. So this means that I am going to expand out by multiplying. So this will give me 8x. 4 times 3 will be positive 12, negative 5, multiplied by 20, multiplied by 4, that will give me negative 20x. Negative 5 multiplied by negative 6, positive 30. And after which we continue to simplify the like terms. I will get negative 12x positive 42, so that at this stage you can see that the highest common factor is 6. And for this particular question, I can continue to rewrite negative 12 as the 12 and the 42. I'm going to rewrite them as one is 6 times 2. 42, I rewrite it as 6 times 7. So that the final answer, you will see that the 6 is taken out as the common factor. I'm left with negative 2x plus 7. Done. Part C as well. We must first expand and simplify first. This will give me negative 6y. Again, this is negative 9 multiplied by negative x, positive 9x, negative 9y, negative 9 times positive y is negative 9y. And I continue to simplify the like terms. Slowly, this will give me 30x. After which, this will give me negative 15y. And do take note, 30 can be divided by 15, meaning 15 times 2 is 30. And this one is still 15 times y, such that the final answer, 15, is the common factor. And I'm left with negative 2x, minus y. Done. For part D, similarly, I'm going to expand and simplify out first. So this will give me 8ax. 2 times negative 3y will be negative 6y. This will give me positive 2. And I continue to multiply. Take note, it is negative 6y. So it will be negative 12ay. Positive 6y. Positive 2. So it's positive 4a, negative 2. And I'm going to simplify the like terms, okay? I saw that negative 6y plus 6y, this will give me 0. So I don't need to write anything about that. 2 minus 2 will also be equals to 0. So I'm only left with 8ax minus 12ay plus 4a. And I saw that the highest common factor is 4, meaning I am going to rewrite 8 as 4 times 2, 12 as 4 times 3, 4a. Do take note, the whole 4a is 4a times 1 or 4 times 1, such that finally 4 is my common factor, a is also my common factor, and I'm left with 2x minus 3y plus 1. And that will be the answer and how you approach this question. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let's move on to the next question. Hello everyone, welcome to this problem where we are going to solve the following using factorization. That is an important keyword, meaning that I must first factorize, and I saw that 389 is a common factor. For me to take them out, and I'm left with 57 plus 43. So this will be equals to 389. 57 plus 43 is equal to 100. So that the final answer 38,900. For part B, it is the same idea. 471 is the common factor. I'm going to take that out, and I'm left with 86 minus 76. And this is quite straightforward again, because 471 is outside. 86 minus 76 is just 10. So my final answer, 4,710. And we are done with this video. So if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.